Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we're sitting inside a brand new 2023 Freightliner M2106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. Now, if you've been watching the videos for a while, you understand the fact that generally I start on the outside of the truck and we kind of walk around and then jump inside and see the interior. The reason we're starting inside today is because this one's a little bit different than the other white ones that we have on the lot. As you can see, this has a tan interior running here, and the seats are tan. It's a lighter interior, which that's sure going to have its own benefits when we get into the summer and to those hot months. The inside of the truck is actually lighter colored, so therefore it won't absorb the heat to the extent that the black ones will. In addition to that, we can see that the dash is colored a little different than the other ones with the black interior as well. They use this one, which really dresses the truck up and makes it look sharp. So that's a couple of the reasons we started in here today, and I just wanted to show you the differences in this and some of the other ones, and really why you should pay attention to this one here. Now, as we take a look at some of the other things on the inside, if we look directly in front, we can see that the windshield is made of 2,500 square inches of glass. So what does that do for us, especially if you compare it to a pickup truck? Well, we're already above traffic, so we can see things coming at us, and also coming at us from the sides as well. Because we have so much glass, we can really see what's going on. Now, if we take a look at the mirrors, we can see below is a smaller one that shows us what's going on in our blind spots. And finally, the backup camera is located here. A high percentage of my customers leave that on, especially when they're not towing a trailer. So if we utilize the windshield plus the mirrors plus the backup cameras, we have a 360-degree view of what's going around on the outside. So obviously that's going to make things safer. As we come on down and take a look at the dash, see how this kind of wraps around? It's not flat, it wraps. And the reason for that is when you're in your travels, if we need to make an adjustment, it's simple. It's right here. We're not stretching, we're not reaching, fumbling through things. Everything is simple and located right here, which that's going to make things easier for you. The truck comes with an air horn located here. As we come on down, we're just going to touch on some of the gauges briefly. It comes with two air gauges, a primary one and a secondary one. The primary one is just brakes. The secondary one does some brakes and also monitors the other air. For example, the cab, the seats, things like that. It is also monitored there. This switch is an important one. That's the engine brake. Now, this isn't just a little exhaust brake. This is a true engine brake. So if you're towing a load and coming down a sharp decline, you want to turn that on and set it to high like that. Therefore, you actually have 360 horses coming back at you. So clearly that's going to slow everything down, and as a result of that, will make things safer for you and your family, plus the other drivers on the road as well. This is a 6-speed automatic transmission. It's very simple to drive. Right now we're in neutral with the brake on. When we're ready to start, simply press that in, R for reverse, D for drive, and you're on your way. These two arrows here, one of their functions is, if you press them at the same time, will show you what's going on underneath the hood. Transmission oil level okay. Oil life. The filters are all good. So this, and it has no codes. So by utilizing that, it kind of gives you information on what's going on underneath the hood. So that's a very nice thing to have, so you're more informed. Cruise control is located here. intermittent marker lights here. When you're in your travels and you see truckers talking to each other, that's how they do it. So you can warn oncoming traffic if there's an accident behind you, any type of danger, you can use that to help the others on the road as well. Traction control located here. These are for the windows. This locks the differential. Mirror heaters located here. This is for the dump valve, so that lets the air out of the bed of the truck. Example of when you would use that is when you go to hook up your trailer. Let all the air out, utilize the backup camera, makes hooking up the trailer very simple. This is the light test button, and that one's fairly new. So you press that, and that turns every light on the outside of the truck. So when you would utilize that is in a pre-trip inspection to make sure everything is working properly before you take off. This locks the differential. The truck does come equipped with air lines. If you have a trailer that does require air, it is set up. All we got to do is simply install the glad hands and you're ready to go. Finally, down here, this is the ARC trailer brake. This dial is for the radio, and this is our climate control located here. As we take a look at the console, we see cup holders up front and in back, and this opens up and gives you a rather large amount of room to carry possessions. So let's jump on outside and take a look out there. As we back off of it and take a look at the truck from the side view, the one thing that really jumps out at us is the amount of lighting the truck has. You can see an entire row of lights running right across the bottom. It comes with two storage components, a smaller one at the very back of the truck and a little bit larger one in front. As we continue on, and we'll take a shot directly in front of the truck. And we'll start at the ground or work our way up. We see it comes with two tow hooks located here and here. An aftermarket grill located right here. Now this hood is made of compressed fiberglass, so that makes it extremely tough and durable. An example would be we had a hailstorm come through and demolished the pickups, but you couldn't really see anything had happened to the Freightliners. We continue up and take a look at the large windshield we discussed earlier. And finally, way up top is yet an additional row of orange lights. As we take a look under the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1100 foot-pounds of torque. Now, as we notice under the hood, things are kind of color coordinated, aren't they? So where we see the color red, such as right there, we're going to leave that for the Freightliner mechanics to look at. But where we see the yellow, such as right there and directly across in the coolant, that's stuff we can check in terms of a pre-trip inspection. A couple other things to note: fuel water separator located right there. Now, if we do leave lights on, things of that nature, and kill the battery, we can actually jump start it from those terminals located there. We don't have to tear into the batteries, which are located underneath the back seat. This truck is stock number 5N221049. 5N221049. I mentioned when we were inside the truck that this is the Summit Hauler conversion, and as we go through, I'm going to show you some things that makes the Summit Hauler different than some of the competition. One of those things is tire balancers located here. So that's an additional drum that has BBs and a little bit of hydraulic fluid in it. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. So what all does that accomplish? Well, it accomplishes three things. One, it's safer since everything is balanced. Second of all, it makes for a more comfortable drive. And thirdly, it will actually extend tire life up to 40%. It comes with Michelin 255 80 R22.5 tires. Underneath here is the block heater. People that live in cold climates can definitely utilize that and plug the truck in at night. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, both the driver and passenger seats are air ride, and we can make those adjustments right here. This is for the lumbar system, which lets air in and out of the back of the seat. In addition, they are heated as well. I talked about some of the advantages that the Summit Hauler conversion has. We offer the softest, most comfortable seats on the market today. We see directly below the steering wheel, there is an additional pedal. That is what you utilize when you're sitting in the driver's seat to adjust the steering wheel. This switch here increases or decreases the brightness for the lights on the dash. When you start your truck, and we can do it from the ground, you're going to want to turn the key about halfway. That lets all the gauges go over and back. Basically, it's resetting itself. And then go ahead and start the truck. When you shut your truck off, you want to shut it so it's straight up and down. Don't bring it back another one because that will continue to drain the batteries. So make sure that the key is straight up and down when you shut the truck off. In addition to that, it comes with a kill switch that is located right there. With as much voltage as is going through the truck, you're going to want to shut that kill switch off when you're done traveling for the day. The GVWR on this truck is 19,500 pounds. As we take a look at the back seat, a couple of things. From here, you can really notice just how much room and space this truck has to offer. That, coupled with the comfortable seats, really makes those long drives feel like nothing. Now, the back seat can be made down into a bed simply by pushing a button. And then taken right back up to the normal sitting position. Now let's focus on the bed of the truck. It comes with 4-inch rails running along each side. As we can see, the bed is already lined. As we take a look at the front storage compartment, notice how it's diamond plated, and it comes with a hookup for an air hose if one is needed. From here we can see that there's 2 holes already built in to the front of the bed. If you do want yet more storage, there is another storage component that is available, and basically it runs down like this. So if we give us enough notice before delivery, we can order one and have it hooked up for you. If not, that isn't a problem at all. We can have that box simply drop shipped to your house. And since those holes are already pre-drilled, makes installation very, very easy. As we look at the top of the bed, we find that where the backup camera is located, right there in the middle. As we come on down, we notice that there's a trough already cut out. We've had several trade-ins come in with this solid back here, and this all beat up. So by removing this section, makes installation not only easier, but beneficial to your truck as well. In terms of the hitch, it comes with a gooseneck ball. With that being said, a high percentage of my customers go ahead and purchase the Hensley hitch. Now, if you're not familiar with that, that is a hitch that's basically on air. It has airbags underneath it. So it's also known as a trailer saver. So when you're in your travels, the trailer is basically riding on air. Here's the light hookup for your trailer. In addition to that, this is plugins for the Voyager system. You can actually hook up a couple more cameras to that. Some reasons you would do that is I've had customers put cameras in horse trailers, or I've had them put them underneath the mirrors as well. So finally, I would like to talk about warranty a little bit. The brand new trucks come with 2 years unlimited miles. It's actually on the powertrain. It's 5-year unlimited miles on the transmission and 3-year 36,000 miles on the conversion. A commonly asked question that I get, people comment on the videos, which I really enjoy that, or via the phone, is do you need a CDL to drive this truck? Well, that all depends on what the purpose of the truck is. For recreational users, horse trailers, RVs, things like that, no, you do not need one. However, if you're using the truck to make money, basically a true commercial use, then yes, a CDL is required. So in review, we took a look at a 2023 Freightliner M2-106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me at 303-684-3404, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.